It looks like one of those 90s movies that they tried to be futuristic in the movie, like an Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator type movie, right? And they have all these special effects, and back then, when you were 5 years old, you said, oh man, that's what the future's gonna look like. And now that we're in the future, you're like, man, they really like fucked that one up. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy D's. Welcome back to 1K, and I'm coming back at y'all with another weekly sneaker forecast, man. So we're gonna go over all the sneakers releasing this week from October 15th all the way up until October 23rd. So let's go ahead and get right up in today's list. We don't got no time to mess around. Want to get this list out to you guys ASAP. So let's go ahead and jump right into things. All right, to start off on October 16th, we have 3 fresh new Nikes coming out, and really like 2.5 fresh ones because I really don't like one of the pairs that much. But we have 3 new Nike silhouettes featuring that cool wool gray colorway. We have an AIRMAX 97, the AIRMAX 95, and the AIRMAX 90, and these will all feature the cool wool gray colorway featuring wool on the panels of the shoes. Now the AIRMAX 97 I think looks incredibly fire. It was originally called a pewter colorway, and then they changed all of them to the cool wool gray, so I'm not sure if it'll actually say pewter when it comes out or not. I kind of like the pewter term better because that actually describes the color, where, you know, the cool wool gray, I keep saying cool wool, but the wool gray thing, the cool gray thing has just been a staple of Nike for a minute. So I like to see them kind of change up things, even if it is just a subtle shade or a subtle, you know, word choice on what type of gray it is. Now these I do think are pretty fire, and I definitely don't think these would be heavy hitters in terms of resale. I don't think they'll sell out that quickly. However, I do think there's potential for the AIRMAX 97s to sell out. So if you do want to pick those shoes up, I would go ahead and try to grab your size at the launch time just to be safe. I mean, you probably won't have a problem, but just to be safe, I'd go ahead and pick them up. All right, and coming out October 17th, we have the LeBron 15 Ghost dropping, and there's been a lot of hype around the LeBron 15s. Not like hype as in they're gonna sell out, but there's been a lot of people talking about the LeBron 15, and I haven't decided if I liked it or not. I did like the play kids put on them when they did their fashion show in New York Fashion Week. I liked kind of the floral print that they put on them. However, these LeBron 15s, the Ghost colorway, I do think is pretty clean. I won't be picking these up. I'm really not a big LeBron fan in general, not even in basketball, but in sneakers, I have like LeBron 9s. I got 2 pairs of LeBron 10s. And that's pretty much it. So I don't really collect LeBrons or anything like that, so these will definitely be a pass for me. However, if you are somebody who likes to pick up the LeBrons, then I would definitely go ahead and pick these up. I do think this colorway is pretty clean, and there's a couple colorways of the 15 coming out that are pretty clean, so stay tuned for that right here on 1K. All right, y'all, and also on October 17th, 1017 Brick Squad, man, we gotta honor a real OG in the game. Can't believe my dog don't have a sneaker yet, man. They got Yeezys out here, and my dog Gucci, man, can't even get his sneaker yet. So he finally has a pair of Reeboks, which I'm not happy about. Nike, throw Gucci a deal, man, please. But Gucci's has some Reeboks dropping out. It's got the full ice cream cone, the bird print 3D, and yeah, these are not really fire. I won't be picking these up. They're Reebok Classics, kind of in a all platinum rendition. It's okay. I mean, it's okay. I'm happy that Gucci's getting a shoe. I'm not gonna pick it up just the hype beast on Gucci or anything. I don't think these will be that limited. I don't think they'll sell out. They may sell out actually, but I don't think they'll have a high amount of resale.
Bricks, all white bricks, white 10 bricks. Just hit a lick for 50 more bricks. Ballin' like a with all these bricks.
You know, down here in the A, we really get down with Gucci. So shout out the boy 1017 Brick Squad all day. All right, and also dropping on October 18th, we have the Jordan 32 MJ Day. And these guys, I mean, I'm not a fan of 32 to be honest. I know some of the sneaker YouTubers around is saying they like the 32 or whatever. I don't know if people really like the 32 or it's just like, I don't know. You know, I think it's ugly as shit. But honestly, the last like 10 years of Jordans, with the exception of the 29, I think they were all ugly. The last Jordan I like before the 29 is the 21. So I'm just not a big fan of like you know, post Jordan days Jordans, to be honest. I just like the pairs that he played in, so I'm definitely more of a retro type of guy. To be honest with y'all, I just think they're putting together too many pieces of different Jordan shoes. They don't look like Jordan shoes anymore. Like, these don't look like they're a Jordan shoe to me. They got the ice bottom there for no fucking reason at all, and then these little panels on the side. It looks like one of those 90s movies that they tried to be futuristic in the movie, like a Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator type movie, right? And they have all these special effects, and back then when you were 5 years old, you said, oh man, that's what the future's gonna look like. And now that we're in the future, you're like, man, they really like fucked that one up. And that's exactly what this shoe looks like to me, man. They just, come on, man. Like, Jordan Brand, if you need a creative director, man, holla at your boy. I'm right here. I got y'all. I really do. I got y'all. So just let me know, and we'll take care of that shit that y'all got going on over there. All right, let's move on to a shoe that I actually am excited about. October 19th, we have the Adidas AF 1.3, and you know why it's called AF, because it's crispy as fuck. Nah, but seriously, these are just some weird shoes, man. I'm always a big fan of weird shoes. If you're putting out a shoe that I've never seen a silhouette like it before, I'm a fan. And I'm a fan of these high tops. There's a 1.3, which is the high top, which doesn't make sense to me. And then the 1.4s are the low top. The 1.4s just kind of look like an updated NMD. The 1.3s look kind of like a space boot, man. And there's been just this kind of hype around making a space boot type sneaker, and these are dropping in both a white and a black colorway, and they feature an all prime knit upper, a little bit of a mesh webbing on the midsole, and then this big space boot. Kind of reminds me of the Rick Owens, actually, the way they have the panels on the sides, but this big boot like sole on the bottom. And guys, they look pretty clean, to be honest. I'm not in love with them just by looking at them, but I could definitely see this going crazy with some certain type of fits. Now the AF 1.4, I believe, is only coming in a white colorway, and these I just do not think are as fire. They really look like an NMD that they just tried to kind of update. I know it's very similar to high top and low tops, but it's like the high top actually looked innovative, where these low tops look very similar to NMDs to me. So I don't know. I mean, these definitely will not be a pickup for me. Maybe some of you guys will like these ones a little bit more because they are, excuse me. Whoa, boy. Damn. You know, when you burping, it just takes them words right out you, man. Anyways, some of you guys may be more interested in the low tops because they are a little bit more NMD-esque. So if you guys are into NMDs, this may be a sneaker for you. But for me, I'm pretty much NMD'd out, man. Like, I've got enough, you've got enough, I've seen enough on feet, I've seen enough in pictures. The NMD, like, I'm over it. Adidas, we can move on to the next thing. It's funny how everybody's on this Adidas train right now, because I feel like the train's coming to a stop, guys. Let's move on to October 20th, where we have the Jordan 15 CEO dropping. And this is another sneaker that I will not be picking up. I'm not a fan of the 16 silhouette. However, for some of you guys that have been looking for a retro 16 to release, they don't really come out that often. So if you are a 16 fan, you should definitely go ahead and pick this up. But I mean, I don't know how many of you guys are actually 16 fans. Comment below and let me know if you guys fuck with the 16s or not. Let me know which Jordans you fuck with. There's only like 6 that I really like that I actually want to have more than one pair of, and several pairs. So comment below what your top 5 favorite Jordan silhouettes are, and let's have a discussion about that. Additionally, on October 20th, we have the Jordan 32 dropping in the CEO rendition as well. And these, again, you know, I'm not a fan of the Jordan 32. In fact, I'm not even really a fan of the CEO colorway. I don't know. I'm not liking that at all, really. So these would be a definite pass for me. I don't want to sway you guys against the 32 if you do like it. Guys, cop what you like, man. I always preach that. So if you guys like the 32, definitely cop. I hear it is a pretty decent basketball shoe. So if you guys are picking these up to hoop in, it probably is a fire sneaker. I just don't really hoop like that anymore, man. So I don't pick up a lot of sneakers with the performance in mind. Also on October 20th, we have 2 pairs of KYRIE 3s coming out in a black suede colorway and also a black gum colorway. And on October 20th, we also have another interesting Adidas release, the Adidas Alpha Bounce Undyed Ivory. And these look eerily similar to the Cream Yeezys. They actually look very similar. So if you guys missed the Cream Yeezys, this is a shoe I definitely would recommend picking up. Now the Alpha Bounce is really clean. They're very similar to the Yeezys. The only downfall is these are coming in women's sizes exclusively. So for some of you guys, maybe they'll make a big enough size run where you can pick these up. Unfortunately, for some of you guys to wear like 13, 14, it's probably not gonna happen. But we're also going into the fall winter season, so all white colorway is not quite as sought after. And there's also been a plethora of all white sneakers that have already came out for you to choose from. So really this is only a pickup if for some reason you have not bought an all white sneaker yet, which I know all of you guys have, because I mean, there's been so many, guys. I know you have. Alright guys, and that wraps it up for the weekly sneaker forecast. If you guys enjoyed the video, please scroll down there and leave a like. You guys know it helps out the channel a ton. And those of y'all who've been in the 1K family for a little minute, I ask a favor of y'all. If you guys are involved in any Reddits, any chat rooms, any Facebook groups or Discord groups or anything, would you please share this video with the sneaker community out there so we can work a little bit harder on filling the void of weekly sneaker news, man. I know there's a lot of sneaker YouTubers out there, and I know a lot of people doing reviews or people are doing previews, but it's on one particular sneaker or something that's hyped up or whatever. I want to give you guys all the sneaker news every single week so you can make all your reselling copping decisions, all your personal copping decisions, and just have an entire idea of what's out there on the market. So with that being said, man, it's been your dog D's. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm checking out. Peace.
Bricks, all white bricks, all white bricks, white tan bricks. Just hit a lick for 50 more bricks. Ballin' like a with all these bricks. 36, that's a whole chick. Want a bad, gotta have bricks. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I make hits, but I still take so nice to see, yo.